Welcome back to the channel where we talk all things wealth, finance, and becoming independent. If you've been thinking about starting a podcast and want to know how to make money doing it, then you're in the right place. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how you can launch your podcast and turn it into a profitable venture. So, let's dive in. Why start a podcast? Podcasting has exploded over the last few years. Did you know that there are over 2 million podcasts and more than 424 million listeners globally? It's not just a hobby anymore, it's a legit way to make money and build a brand. So if you've got something to say, a unique perspective, or a passion you want to share, podcasting might just be your perfect side hustle or even full-time gig. Step 1. Choose your niche. The first thing you need to do is figure out your podcast's niche. Ask yourself these questions. What are you passionate about? What can you talk about for hours without getting bored? What problems can you solve for people? This could be anything from personal finance to fitness, entrepreneurship, or even pop culture commentary. The more specific, the better. Don't try to appeal to everyone. Focus on serving a dedicated audience that truly cares about your topic. Step 2. Plan your content. Next, you need to plan your content. Consistency is key in podcasting. Map out your first 10 episodes before you even hit record. This way, you won't run out of things to talk about. Think about episode formats. Do you want interviews, solo episodes, or maybe even roundtable discussions? And don't forget to research trending topics in your niche to stay relevant. Step 3. Get the right equipment. Now don't worry, you don't need to break the bank to start a podcast, but investing in some basic equipment will help you sound professional. At a minimum, you'll need a good microphone, headphones, and editing software. Some great budget-friendly options are the Audio-Technica ATR 2100X mic and editing software like Audacity or GarageBand. Step 4. Hosting platforms. Once your content is ready, you need a place to host it. There are plenty of hosting platforms that will distribute your podcast to major streaming services like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Buzzsprout, Anchor, and Podbean are great beginner-friendly options. Step 5. Promote, promote, promote. Creating a podcast is just half the battle. You need to promote it too. Use social media to your advantage. Share clips, behind-the-scenes footage, and even engage with your listeners. Also, don't forget about building an email list. Offer some valuable content to your audience in exchange for their email and keep them updated on new episodes. How to make money from your podcast. Alright, now let's talk about the part you've been waiting for. Making money. There are several ways to monetize your podcast once you start building a loyal audience. You can partner with brands that align with your content. The more niche your podcast, the easier it is to attract sponsors who want to reach your specific audience. Promote products or services you love and earn a commission for every sale that comes from your recommendation. Just make sure it's something relevant to your audience. Platforms like Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee allow your listeners to financially support your podcast directly. If you've got a product, an online course, or even coaching services, your podcast is a great platform to promote it. Some platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify now allow podcasters to offer exclusive content through paid subscriptions. Final tips for podcast success. Remember, building a successful podcast takes time. Consistency is key, and you have to keep providing value to your audience. Engage with them, listen to their feedback, and always look for ways to improve. The money will follow once you've built that trust and connection. And there you have it. That's how you can start a podcast and make money from it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my tips on wealth, finance, and becoming independent. And hey, if you've already started a podcast or are thinking about it, drop a comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next one.